So what were some of the biggest, I would say, like learnings, from your time at Facebook and then maybe TikTok that you've taken with you to Poshmark?
Yeah, there was several. So I think I keep mentioning this to folks that being a product manager at Facebook was like being an elite athlete at in a professional league, right? Because the expectations are really high to survive and to succeed, and you're getting coached by like world class executives around you and mentors, right? And it's also like a professional league because we were gold every 6 months, and then you could crush that period, but then you're back to zero, right? So you basically start at the bottom of the table, like in any soccer or any football league. So it was good. Like a lot of my principles that I've taken, are rooted in my experience at Facebook. Like, I mean, it's like basic product stuff. Like, focus on problems, not solutions. Number one, like, you should be prioritize ruthlessly, right? Number two, right? Now, number three is, yeah, I'll just sort of like I have a list of like 7 or 8 things that I kind of stick to, and I sort of my framework whenever I build a product, right? Number three is, when you're seeking product market fit, like find a wedge, find those early adopters, like don't boil the ocean. We got trained really well on defining metrics, success metrics, counter metrics, health metrics, and there was like a lot of rigor and thought put into finding the right metric that was unique and sort of that kind of was representative of the mission and the vision of the product. I also learned how to take anything from idea to impact pretty fast. Like, most PMs at Facebook are really good operators, so they're great executioners. So that was pretty critical. And then I think kind of learned like just that, I mean, in terms of like monetization, I think we used to say, that is step 99. You want to make sure you have a great product with product market fit. So before you apply any growth hacks or growth tactics or look to monetize, just make sure you have all that stuff figured out and stuff is working well. So I think those are the things that I took. And I think the other thing that was really critical at Facebook was to be a really good PM. Like, and actually being a good PM is to really get everybody on the bus and kind of bring everybody along, right? The designers, the engineers, and they should be excited to work with you, and they should feel energized and empowered, and they feel like this is their product. So I think those are kind of behaviors that are sort of considered and sort of like, are considered as like good PM behaviors, and are also incentivized there. Yeah.